7 productivity hacks that earned me $1 million US. Hey, you might be one of those self-help devotees who gets up at 6 a.m. and begins a 15-step morning routine that lasts 4 hours, leaving you so worn out that you require a sleep. In this video, I'll discuss 7 straightforward techniques that can put you on the road to earning your first $1 million by allowing you to work smarter, not harder. Hello there and welcome to Ash Cash Tash channel. In this quest for financial success, I discovered 7 potent productivity hacks that not only increased my efficiency, but also enabled me to acquire over $1 million US. These openly yet powerful strategies completely changed my life, and I'm excited to share them with you. Number 1. Get unhooked for more productive use. Although networks like YouTube are frequently utilized for amusement, productivity hacks serve as a reminder that we should approach them with an application-focused attitude. Instead of merely feeling pleased with ourselves for consuming content, watching videos should be about learning new things and then applying them. Instead of merely reading or listening to something without a clear aim in mind, real education requires immersing oneself in a topic when it supports our objectives. It's crucial to be aware of the attention-grabbing strategies used by websites like YouTube. We can cross the large sea of content and make wise decisions about what we consume by looking for advice from others who have succeeded. While YouTube provides useful learning resources for a variety of life skills, it's vital to distinguish between passive enjoyment, which the platform's algorithms frequently promote, and active learning, where we seek knowledge specialized to our requirements. When utilized purposefully, YouTube may be a useful tool for learning, whether you're training for a marathon or improving your talents. Number 2. Make a schedule for your day to increase productivity. Planning your day the night before is one of the most crucial productivity tricks, yet it is sometimes disregarded because of how easy it is to do. Setting specific goals the night before can significantly increase your productivity. When you have a clear strategy for the day, something extraordinary occurs while you're sleeping. Simply write down 3 to 5 important activities or goals for the following day to get started. You can tackle your priorities when you wake up with a concentrated mentality thanks to this exercise. This simple strategy can significantly improve your everyday efficiency, whether it be for work calls, meetings, or personal duties. Try it tonight, and you'll probably see the advantages for yourself. Number 3. Adopt a good wardrobe. It's odd because even inside my home, I like to wear shoes. I reserve flip-flops or going shoeless for my downtime. But when I'm in my work zone, wearing shoes helps me stay in that mindset. The reason for this is that I work from home, and putting on shoes is like a mental switch that tells me, okay, it's time to get serious and focused. Now, this does not imply that I dress up or wear nice shoes. Not wearing sweatpants or careless attire is more important than maintaining a constant work uniform. I feel more professional and productive when I'm dressed this way, especially if I'm spending a lot of time at the computer. Of course, I can change my outfit for outside meetings or Zoom calls, but for those intense work sessions, my basic work uniform works just fine. Number 4. Prepare meals in advance for the week. Making your meals at the beginning of the week and eating the same things all week long is a terrific productivity trick. You can still accomplish this even if you don't have a personal chef like I do. I used to make the same breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day of the week, with the occasional week-to-week change to keep things fresh. However, despite the fact that food is merely fuel for our body, we frequently see it as delightful or exciting. Food should largely be about providing your body with the nutrients it needs to function properly, unless you're on vacation, retired, or extremely affluent. Every day, I use food as fuel and consume a straightforward, wholesome diet. You may save time and maintain your concentration on what really matters by meal planning and eating the same meals every day of the week. Food doesn't have to be extremely sophisticated. It just needs to effectively suit your body's demands. In order to have a more productive and effective week, think about shortening your meals. Number 5. Take your TikToks off. Delete TikTok unless it is specifically related to your work. which is another useful productivity tip. It makes sense to keep it if you utilize it for your profession, such as being a short-term editor or an affiliate marketer. But for the majority of users, TikTok may be a significant diversion that steals your attention without providing anything in return. Even if you already follow me on TikTok, you should be aware that I am now followed by millions despite never having downloaded the app before. You're better off without it because it's primarily for amusement. Consider quieting the majority of Instagram users as well. Even if Instagram has its uses, you are not required to view everyone's posts or stories. Since I don't need to know what everyone is doing on a daily basis unless they are really close to me or essential to my business, I have muted around 90% of the people I follow. Focus on what matters most to you and guard your attention. Number 6. 3-step morning procedure. There is no one method that works for everyone when it comes to your daily schedule. Whether you enjoy getting up early or not, it's critical to establish a pattern that works for your schedule and obligations. It's acceptable if you don't like getting up early. You can adjust your wake-up time to better suit your body rhythm. It can be really efficient to keep your regimen straightforward with just 3 essential actions. For instance, I used to get up at 6:30 in the morning, write in my journal while drinking coffee, and then go to the gym with my personal trainer. These days, I've modified my regimen to fit my lifestyle, which involves beginning the day with a cold plunge, followed by a shower and a dedicated 30 minutes of me time for thinking and planning. The secret is to figure out what suits you best and keeps your company from becoming unnecessarily complicated. No matter what time you decide to start your day, it should lay in the groundwork for a fruitful one. Number 7. Set the clothing out in advance. In the realm of productivity, sometimes the simplest hacks are the most effective, and one of them is laying out your clothes the night before. It might sound trivial, but it can make your mornings much smoother. When you wake up, the last thing you want is to waste time deciding what to wear. This is especially crucial if you plan to work out in the morning. Having your workout gear ready makes it harder to skip that essential exercise. It's a small effort at night that pays off in a more efficient and stress-free morning. I genuinely care about what you hear because I've tried many different approaches throughout the years. On my path to success, I've learned what works and what doesn't. I sincerely hope that you find these suggestions useful as you work toward productivity and success. Keep in mind that I'm supporting you from a distance. You now know the 7 productivity tips that allowed me to make a tiny $1 million. But keep in mind that it's also about maximizing your time and achieving your objectives. It's not just about the money. So, go forth and succeed by hacking your way to it. And may your productivity bring you a smile worth $1 million.